If motivational videos really worked, most of us wouldn't still be stuck at the same job, same routine, and same confusion. For a long time, I believed motivation was the answer too. But my experience taught me something very different. For almost 3 to 4 years, I was working into sales as a business development manager. On papers, everything seemed very good, everything seems very fine, as well as I was thinking that I am getting growth in my career. I had experience, I could communicate well, I handled clients, targets, as well as pressure every single day. From the outside, it looked like growth, but internally, something didn't feel right. Every year felt the same routine, same pressure, and same conversations with same expectations. Only the year on calendar was changing, nothing else. And I asked one uncomfortable question to me. If I leave this job today, what kind of skill do I have actually? The question genuinely scared me because I realized that most of my growth depends on the company, not on me. If the job stopped, my learning completely stopped. And in today's world, that's a very dangerous position to be in. Like most people, I try to fix this feeling by motivation. I watched motivational videos, saved Instagram reels, and followed self improvement pages. For a few days, I felt inspired, I felt charged, and I felt like I would finally change everything. But nothing has changed actually. That's when I understood a hard truth. Motivation feels like good, but it doesn't build confidence. Skills do. The real problem was not my sales job. The real problem was that I didn't have a future proof skill. This realization changed completely the way I used to think. I started thinking about my career. Instead of looking for motivation, I started looking for skills. And that's where the real journey begins. At this point, many of you might be thinking I quit my job and took a big risk in my life. Let me make it very clear at first. I did not quit my job. I did not take a career break. I did not leave everything to follow my passion. I started learning along with my sales job. Some days I studied after office hours, and some days early in the morning. Some days I could only manage 30 minutes. Was it easy? Obviously it was not. Was it comfortable? Not at all. There were days I felt tired. There were days I skipped learning. There were days I doubted whether this effort would even pay off. But I stayed consistent. I realized something important. You don't need 5 or 6 hours every single day. You need regular efforts, even if it is small. Consistency matters more than the intensity. Another big misconception is that learning technical skills require a lot of money. That's not true. I learned data analytics using free resources, and I also got certified from Google, Microsoft, as well as IBM without paying a single rupee. These platforms don't just give certificates, they provide structured learning paths, which is extremely helpful if you're coming to a non-technical background. I didn't chase certificates for social media. I used them to build strong fundamentals and discipline. Structure changed everything for me. Random learning creates confusion. A roadmap creates clarity, and clarity makes learning easier, especially when you're already working full time. This next part is most important part of this video because this is where most people go wrong. Most people, they don't fail because they are incapable. They fail because they learn randomly. Excel today, SQL tomorrow, Python next week. No direction, no sequence, and no proper strategy. I followed simple, clear roadmap. First I focused on the fundamentals. Then I learned the tools. Then I practiced consistently. Then I worked on the small projects. No random guessing. Once confusion was removed, learning became less stressful. I stopped feeling overwhelmed and started seeing real progress even if it was slow. Upskilling is not easy. You may feel tired. You will feel slow. Sometimes you will also feel behind others. But the confidence you will get after learning a skill, that will be completely different. It changes how you see yourself and your future. And yes, I did all of this while continuing my sales job. So if you think you don't have enough time, you actually have. What you need is direction and a clear plan. I now have a complete roadmap. If you want it, just drop me a message on Instagram. I'll not only share the roadmap, but I will also tell you which YouTube channel is best for which tool, what to learn first and what to skip. No random guessing, proper strategy. You don't need to change your life today. You just need to start building one skill. I was in sales. I was confused too. If I can do, you can also do. Now let me talk about the most practical part of this journey. Not motivation, not theory, but how I actually managed learning with a full-time sales job. Because this is where most people get stuck. The biggest excuse I used to give myself earlier was, I don't have time. My job is too hectic. I will start when things settle. But the truth is, things will never settle. So instead of waiting for the free time, I started creating my time. I started waking up at 4 am. Not because waking 4 am is magical. Not because successful people wake up at 4 am. I woke up early because it was the only time that truly belongs to me. No calls, no WhatsApp messages, no office pressure, and obviously no distractions. That quiet time in the morning became my learning window. Initially, it was very difficult. I felt sleepy. Some days I failed, some days I overslept, but I didn't quit. I didn't aim for perfection. I aimed for consistency. That matters in learning anything. Even if I studied for 45 minutes or maybe 1 hour, that was enough for me. During this time, I focused only on learning, nothing else. No Instagram, no random videos, no scrolling, and only one skill at a time. I didn't try to learn everything at once. I followed a proper sequence. First, I focused on Excel, not advanced dashboards. On day one, just understanding how the data works. Then I moved to SQL, slowly learning queries practically daily, even if it has felt boring initially. After that, I started Power BI, understanding visuals, reports, and storytelling with data. Finally, I touched Python, mainly focus on data analysis, not for becoming a software developer. One tool at a time, one concept at a time. This approach saved me from burnout. Waking up early didn't change my life. Using that time with clarity did. You don't need extreme discipline. What you need is just a simple system that you can follow daily. Let me be very honest with you. I also made multiple mistakes, and I want to talk about some of my mistakes so you don't have to repeat them. One big mistake I made initially was comparing myself with others. Someone was learning faster and someone already had a tech background. Someone had more time, and that comparison almost made me quit. Then I understood something very important. I'm not competing with anyone. I'm building myself. Another mistake that trying to learn randomly. One day Excel, next day Python, and then some other AI tool. That created confusion and self-doubt. Once I followed a proper roadmap, things became simpler for me. Not easy, but simple, of course. My roadmap was based on 3 rules. Foundation first, practice more than watching, and one tool at a time. I didn't jump tools just because someone told me this isn't trending. I followed a proper structure. That's why I always say strategy matters more than the resources. YouTube have everything. Free platforms have everything. What most people lack is direction. Today, when I look back, I feel proud. Not because I changed my domain, but because I didn't give up on myself. I was working in sales, had extreme pressure, I had doubts. Still, I learned. If you want the same roadmap which I followed, just drop me a message on Instagram. I will share the complete sequence with you. No confusion, only a clear plan. You don't need to quit your job. You don't need to take any paid courses. You just need to decide and start learning from today onwards. And if this video helped you, please subscribe this channel and do follow me on Instagram as well. Let's learn together and grow together.